Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Kuthiraivaal, which is a Paranjit production directed by Manoj, Jahson and Shyam Sunder. Now, this film was screened at the International Film Festival of Kerala and it's playing at the Berlin Film Festival Critics Week. I don't know when it's going to come to theatres near you, but here's spreading the word about it. Now, if this review is going to sound a little mind-boggling, it's because this film is the rare Tamil film that tries to put psychoanalytical theory onto the big screen. Now, if you remember Kafka's Metamorphosis, or if you've read it, you'll find that the story is about a man who wakes up transformed into a giant bug. Here, something very similar happens. A man wakes up and he finds that he has the tail of a horse. Now, like Kafka's protagonist, this man leads a mindless, drone-like existence. So, what does this transformation indicate? Does it mean that he has become a beast, that he's become alienated from humankind? Or does it mean something else? Is there something more sexual in it? Because if you look at it, the way the horse's tail falls is like the way a woman's hair falls, like the cascading tresses of a woman. Is it something there? The man, the protagonist, is played by Kalaiyarasan and he gives an intensely physical performance. Every time the tail twitches, he twitches like he gives a twitch as if he's been electrocuted, and now he has been prodded to find out what is happening and why. So while searching for an explanation, he contacts an old woman who can interpret dreams. While working on this review, I found out that there's a very cool word for interpreting dreams. It's called onerocriticism. That aside, the woman says that she remembers a dream from the times of the Bible, and that takes one track. Then he tries his luck with his one-time college professor who says that the answer might lie in mathematics or in his memories. Now, Kuthiraivaal is written by Rajesh G, and this is a very thought-through film. It's thoroughly thought through. And you find this thoroughness in Ramu Tangaraj's production design, in Karthik Muthukumar's cinematography, and in the multiple narratives in the film. When I say multiple narratives, it's not like the usual film where, let's say, you hyperlink from one narrative to another. Here, it's like multiple realities of a narrative. Now, let's say we go to a bank, right? Now, somebody might call me by name, but I'm also identified by my account number. So there I exist both as a name and as a number. Similarly, a protagonist, is his name Saravanan or Freud because he calls himself both? Or take the woman, the mysterious woman played by Anjali Patil. Is she Irisai or is she named Nila? Or could both of them be both across different time frames and across different realities? Because Saravanan's neighbor, that is Freud's neighbor, whatever his name is, the neighbor says that every time we look into a mirror, we see an alternate self where left becomes right and right becomes left. Now you can tease out several narratives from these clues because this is the film that's at once begging to be explained and at once says, listen, just experience me because I cannot be explained. But here's one theory. Some people, like Saravanan / Freud, they are mystified by these multiple realities that they inhabit. But others thrive on these multiple realities. Take MGR, who comes up in this movie often. He is both a flesh and blood human being and a character, a two-dimensional character on the big screen. And these two selves of MGR exist in two realities, one the real world and one the dream world. And as we know in Tamil Nadu, sometimes we find it difficult to tell one from the other. We think that the person on screen is the person in real life, which lends itself to this wonderful absurdist philosophical question. If MGR is there on a big screen and I'm just coming out of an MGR movie, but he's dead in real life, what is MGR? Is he alive or is he dead? I told you this is going to be a bit of a weird review because the movie itself is very fascinatingly weird. The film name drops Jacques Lacan, aka the French Freud, and what is his most famous theory? The mirror stage. Many actors in this movie therefore play multiple roles. They inhabit multiple universes, multiple realities, multiple states of existence. You could say jokingly that the movie itself exhibits two different realities. One, the completely well-realized parts of it and the clunkier parts of it. The clunky parts of it are the dialogue because see, in a dream movie, when you try to explain too much, I realize why they want to explain too much because this is already such a complicated movie and you want to kind of make some of it not be completely abstract. But then these dialogues, they literalize the dream state. They make it, you cannot explain a dream state. And it doesn't help that the movie also tries to tackle a number of issues from global warming to capitalist predation. Kuthiraivaal works best when it relies on the sound by Anthony Rubin and on the score by Martin Visser. These are the two elements that really make the movie, and there are times that I almost wish this was a silent movie without dialogues, because these sounds, they are so wonderful in the way they amplify the surreal nature of the film. Then again, you have to respect what Kuthiraivaal does, which is to try to capture that elusive state between reality and myth, between the real and the reflected, between sleep and wakefulness. So whatever its merits as a movie, and I think it has a lot of merits, Kuthiraivaal remains a fascinating experiment. So that's it about this film. The full review is up on the Film Companion website. If you like this video, do subscribe to Film Companion South, and see you soon at the movies.